You probably went on a few, didn't you?
Okay. Yeah, I did go on.
I
went on a couple, at least two, with Vance because we were going to Mutual on Tuesday nights, and I was in probably Beehives or Miami-Aids or something, and Vance would drive, and he and I would go to Mutual. Well, Dale and Bonnie were not old enough yet, but our cousin Larry was staying with us, and with Vance, and between Vance and Larry, they could have some fun. Well, it was kind of a custom in that country to do chick-a-rees, and so we had some folks up the road, not just right close to where Dale lives right now, who were gone a lot. They had a business, I think, somewhere else, I think in Green River. And so they were gone to Green River a lot overnight, many times. And so we would, if I was just a rider, I just went along. Well,
she was the cook.
I couldn't.
She was the cook?
I couldn't go home because I was with Vance, and Vance was driving, so anyway. And so he and his...
Guilty by association.
Yeah. So he and his classmates, he was 2 years older, and there was quite a bunch of, I think there were 8 or 10 kids in his class, actually, there at McKinnon. And so at Mutual, they'd all get together, and there's 2 different times they decided they were going to go chick-a-ree. What it is, you go to somebody's house that's not home, raid their chicken coop, butcher their chickens.
Well, just 1 or 2. You didn't butcher all of them.
No, just one couple or 3. To feed all of you, it took 2 or 3 of them at least. And we went in this person's house one time that I remember, and the older girls that were along cooked the chicken in their fry pans, their house. Found their flour, coated them with the flour, did it all up right, and we ate chicken.
Probably didn't wash the dishes.
We cleaned up afterwards. Yeah, we cleaned up afterwards.
After you ate their chickens, you cleaned up. Wow.
But it was kind of a custom amongst. I get it was just kind of a fun thing that
the teenagers
the teenagers did,
and the adults sort of. They
just kind of looked the other way.
Like TPing now. The way they put toilet paper all over people's houses now.
I guess.
The LDS kids do that all the time in Boise.
Do they?
All the time. Like every Wednesday, somebody in Boise is going to be TP'd. Yeah. Their house is just covered with... It doesn't? No, it still happens in Boise. Like on Wednesdays when the LDS kids are having their nighttime, their mutual. Yeah, and a lot of times the mutual leaders will be a party to it, and they'll go out and they'll get just bags of toilet paper and just totally toilet paper their house and their trees and everything. And
my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I do remember I went on a couple of these chick-a-rees, and I'm like you, so I was just along for the ride. I wasn't helping. But
you didn't have any fun at all at it.
I just stood back and watched. But I do remember after one of them, Mom and Dad getting a call from some of the mutual leaders saying, if those kids insist on having chick-a-rees, can they at least do it on a night other than mutual night so we don't get blamed for it?
That's funny.
Wow.
This chick-a-ree thing though reminds me of a story in this book, McKinnon, that Thick in the Room book. What's that called, Dad? But anyway, there was a older husband and wife, and the husband set up a shotgun at the chicken coop door, and his wife went in, and she was a short gal. Went off over her head.
Oh, he had set it up as a catch the
in
chick-a-ree?
this book. Well, no, chicken thieves. This Chick-a-ree. Just again, this understand.
And he almost shot his wife.
Yeah. I read the book.
I hadn't read that one.
You don't remember any names?
Well, no, and so I remember the lady's a short gal, and I kind of remember a picture of the two of them. And he had taller.
Could have been a
There
Briggs.
was probably some cranks around that didn't appreciate it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Some
Weren't
cranks.
laughing.
And maybe it wasn't a Chick-a-ree, maybe it was thieves in general, but it just kind of fits this description.
Yeah, yeah.
Kids and pranks. And
So you're saying Vance would go and do this? He was one of the leaders of the. It was Fitz. I would assume he was like the ringleader.
I
Yeah.
am not sure whether he was the ringleader, but he certainly went along. He was in the grade that all the girls,
A willing
that
participant.
all the willing participants were in it.
You know, I think that most of the girls too, because there was a lot more girls than boys.
There were, and I think that he and Larry, our cousin Larry, who was staying with us at the time, I think that they were the only boys in that class, and about
I think
Six
Two of the older boys.
6 or 8 other girls.
Yeah, I think it was the biggest share of girls. The boys
Yeah, it
had-
was, and
had it made.
I think it was the girls just as much as the boys, but
Well, because they could do the cooking, so
yeah, oh yeah, they were certainly well.
they knew how to fry a
Well,
chicken.
the other time I went with them, we stole chickens from the same place, but we took them down on the river and built a campfire and cooked them over the campfire.
Oh my gosh.
Was that Jasper Graff the one that got it the most?
Yes, it was a Jasper Graff, yes. Poor guy. Yeah.
the Coxes did raise chickens up there, didn't they?
Yeah, the Jasper Graff is just a place just west of that place too, the prairie place.
Yeah.
You know the big pictures they have in the church libraries for teachers to use? One of the pictures, that when they got rid of the pictures, Mom took a bunch of them home. One of the pictures was of Jasper Graff and his family having home evening.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I know that when Mother was living with us, she had a picture
Is that right?
of Jasper Graff's family.
Jasper.
They were converts to the church, I think.
Were they?
I don't remember having any kids. Just two.
Yeah.
And this,
Jasper and Dorothy?
see now this,
Right.
maybe this fits the description, because I don't remember in that story this couple having kids, or at least not kids at home.
No,
An
no
older
kids.
couple that
No, they were an
set up a
older couple.
shotgun.
They were nice folks. They came. I remember they came to my wedding. He was he was a nice guy. He really was. I don't know why I picked on him, but well, they knew he was gone. That was why they picked on them.
Right. If you were gone, you were You were
It was fair game.
fair game.
Another night because that's the night you was gone.
Like, lock up your chickens before you leave next time.
Yeah.
When they were kids, I have a cookout.
Well, they couldn't hardly stop at McDonald's on the way.
Right.
Or Chick-fil-A or...
That was the original Kentucky Fried
No.
to Go, right?
Or the original Chick-fil-A,
Not
yeah.
nearly as quick either.
I don't think we really thought of it as being so wrong, because you hear the stories of the previous generation doing it, and it's just
It
kind of like
kind of ended right after that generation, that bunch of kids.
Somebody probably got in some
Did it?
trouble.
Well, I think they started getting a little stricter about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I think they did.
Cut it.
Well,
I
Bill
wanted
Cox
to
was the
mention to
sheriff
you
at the
again
time.
what they did on Halloween nights too.
What'd they do on Halloween nights?
Was that they would go to people's places and move their outside toilets.
Oh my God.
I think you did tell me this story.
oh, and so people would go fall in the holes when they go out
set
at
the
night.
toilet right behind the hole, so people
Oh
and they fall right in.
no. That is really terrible.
That is a terrible deal there. I just heard the
Trick or
stories
treat.
about they-
Oh.
That's as bad as getting even with somebody by
I'd much rather be chick-a-reed.
By washing the toilet with their toothbrush.
Oh,
You ever
yeah.
heard that?
Oh, yeah.
So mad at their husband, they wash
Wash the
the
toilet with a toothbrush.
You've never done that now, right?
She's not going to admit it on camera.
You're on camera, Aunt Eunice. Have you ever
Boy, I felt like
Great
it.
idea. No, I'm just kidding.
get out the Bible?
I can't even imagine doing that to your husband.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Honey, like just gonna.
No thanks.
Today.
By
the way, you need
I have told him. I have told him though that I washed the toilet with his toothbrush.
You have.
Right? Just to make him wonder.
Yeah,
You don't behave. Your toilet's gonna be
that was after he brushed his teeth. Though.
Yeah, that story goes around. There'll be disposable toothbrushes. New and everything.
Your husband will he'll have a new toothbrush every time he brushes his teeth.
No, just after fights.